I'm Penny Melville-Brown from Baking Blind. I've spent nearly 20 years helping other disabled people to get back to work. Sometimes employers think that blindness or any other disability means that we can't do a good job. But I hope that these videos will show with the right ambition and determination, the right equipment and just a bit of help, we can do a job as well as anyone else. And I am delighted to welcome to my kitchen two lovely and very tiny ladies from Fairport Talking News. So this is Susie here, and here's Dee, who's going to be looking after the sound recording, because they're going to be making a sort of radio programme that they send out to all the blind people locally who rely on them for their talking newspapers. But we'll hear more about that later from Susie.
Thank you.
Well, I thought today, because it's coming up for Christmas, I would show you
lovely.
a really simple recipe for making homemade mincemeat.
Ooh.
So you can make tarts, crumbles, pies, and even those last minute cakes.
Oh, it's versatile, isn't it?
It is.
See?
So what I've got here are all the ingredients, and I confess I've had them all weighed out beforehand.
Yes.
And I'm going to start off with a couple of apples. And I'm just going to peel them and roughly chop them, and they're going to go into a bowl. So here they come.
They're lovely apples, aren't they, Penny?
These are from the trees in the garden.
Yes.
And it's a good way of using up vast numbers of apples that just pour off the trees.
Did you find many fall?
Well, I had some fallers, and I've been drying those because I put them in granola. I put them in Christmas cakes, I put them in Christmas puddings. I use them all over the place.
Yeah, so nothing gets wasted.
So just going to roughly chop the apple and pop it into my bowl here.
Wonderful.
And I need an oven-proof bowl because, and if there's a bit of peel on, it doesn't matter because it's just extra flavour. And even an oven-proof bowl because it's all going to go into the oven later on. So there's all my orange and lemon juice.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Going in on top of the apples.
Yes.
I'm just going to turn the apples over in that, just so that they are nicely coated, which will stop them going brown. Okay, and now here's the interesting bit. Now in this box here, now you've been talking about smells today. I'm going to give you this to have a little smell of.
That is so rich and it really smells. Oh boy. Have you got brandy in there?
I've got brandy and sherry. And sometimes I might use port or just brandy, or I might use rum. And in here I've got cherries and raisins, sultanas and currants. So I'm just going to pour them all in there. And they've been soaking in that alcohol for about a week. I would do it longer if I had the time.
That's very good, actually. It's not, a week is lovely, and you can just forget them. They're already partly
They're all ready. And I would just use the dead ends of bottles, go around the house, as one does.
And you don't,
I'm sure you've got sherry bottles, under the bed.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So that's that. Now, what have I got here?
They're certainly plumped up.
There is the soft brown sugar.
Oh, I like that. That's
so that's going in.
Oh, it's so gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous.
Then
this is.
Here is the suet.
Yes.
Now, of course, some people don't like the normal suet we buy in the shops, but you can get vegetarian suet now. So there's no,
What is vegetarian suet made of?
Some sort of vegetarian fat, I expect.
Yes, yeah.
So that's just going in.
A little bit on the side, Penny.
Well, whap it in.
I'm sure it won't come to waste.
Okay, and then I've got my last box with the spices. That's mixed spices and cinnamon, which again smell lovely.
It is.
And now we're starting to get our Christmas flavours and our Christmas scents. And I'm just going to use my hands, stir all that together.
It's very good.
And then, ladies,
yes,
that is it done. And that is as simple as our mincemeat is, other than 3 hours in the oven.
Yes.
On a very low heat, gas mark a quarter or whatever. So this is the one I made earlier. It's been in the oven for 3.5 hours.
I see. Now it's...
Now, just describe that to me.
Well, it's all plumped up. There's little apples on top, but they're all still firm, aren't they?
Yes.
Ish. So it's really lovely. And the smell...
It's delicious, isn't it?
Oh gosh, it's a sort of warm, effervescent. It's Christmassy, small.
It is Christmas. This is my very own jam funnel.
We record weekly news, information, and a weekly magazine. So every week throughout the year, except over Christmas, for anybody who's visually impaired.
Yeah.
It goes out on a memory stick.
Yes.
And the listeners can either listen it through a computer if they use it.
Yes.
Or if they haven't, they can get we call it a speaker boombox.
Yes.
Which will play a memory stick.
So there we are. Wasn't that simple? There it is, done.
Yes.
That, to be honest, if you store it in a cool, dark place, can last. I've got some that's years old.
Oh, I bet that's really.
Oh, yes.
But that only shows self-restraint on my part by not having lots of mince pies and all the rest of it. But really simple. Anyone can actually do this, and it means that you can offer people a proper homemade mince pie at Christmas.
It's just a step by step, taking your time to do it, isn't it?
It is. Last bit,
Yes.
please, Susie.
Yes.
Because I'm rubbish on putting labels on. I don't know which way up they are.
Right,
So
okay.
if you could put one of the Baking Blind Christmas mincemeat labels.
Yes, Christmas mincemeat, baking blind, and with a logo on, with a little apron, and it's a happy apron, I would say, with stripes down, and it's got a little oven glove on in where the waist is.
Yes.
So it's very nice in green and white.
Yes.
Green stripes on a white background, the apron is. Very nice. So I've got the label, taking it off, and you'd like me to just put it on straight?
Pop it on straight.
Straight as I can, actually, Penny. So that's all labelled up there, and you can feel it down the bottom
There we go.
Yeah, so she's ready to go.
Christmas mincemeat done.
Hooray, brilliant.
Thank you both for
No, thank
your
you,
help
Penny.
and support today.
No, Penny, it's been a joy.
Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, it's got me in the mood for Christmas.